Well, not all ghost stories are scary. In fact, some are downright educational, giving us a peek into our past by hearing the stories of those who lived way back when.
And what better place to hear a story or be on Halloween than a cemetery? That's where we find Janelle Lilly. Well, you know, it works for this. Janelle, I hear they're uncovering some great stories over there.
Yeah, they sure are. You may not have heard of Oakland Cemetery, but these stones have stories to tell if you can find them.
On a crisp fall morning in Oakland Cemetery, you might hear the sound of leaves crunching beneath feet, the wind whipping quietly among the tombstones, and this.
There's something. You hear it?
The first step in solving a mystery.
Sometimes we spend hours out here just walking up and down, up and down.
Historian Jan Davenport and Oakland groundskeeper John Raines roam the cemetery, not as wandering spirits, but with purpose, always listening, prodding.
Just a rock.
If we hit something that feels really solid, then we'll go in a circular pattern around that. You have to be real careful because these stones are very, very soft.
And searching until they find something they didn't even know existed, something buried for a century.
Might be a baby. Oh, is that concrete? Oh, what is it?
No, this is limestone.
Oh, it is a baby. 1915.
A child's tombstone lost beneath the earth, now returned to its proper place, its family.
See, Lily Mae Hatfield, wife of Henry Mueller. That's a baby. Isn't that sad? But it's so gratifying to uncover that.
Jan and John have found more than 300 graves in the cemetery, the stones covered over the years by weather or vandalism. They believe there could be thousands.
We think some of them in the area down there are probably so deep that we won't be able to find them. We hope we will. I have an ancestor down there somewhere I haven't found, which is what started this whole hunt.
Jan's one-month grant project stretching into years.
She took me one day and said, "Come on, John, let's go out here and see if we can find some more headstones of people that I know are buried here, and they've got to have a headstone." So we started with that, and just it kind of expanded from that.
With each find.
Ready?
Yep. Ooh, gosh, that's all in one piece.
A new story for this historian to dig up.
John Duffy. Now, you know I'm going to have to find out who John Duffy was, aren't I? I like the stories, and I want people to know it's more than just names and dates. It's the stories and the lives and the culture behind these people, the times they live in. It's just fun.
The sod has actually grown into the lettering. We made a reverse image of it.
My husband says I'm obsessed, and I am.
She's found children, lawmakers, Civil War soldiers.
And it said he was erected by his brother, J.M. Smith, and I wanted to find out who they were. And I did. They both were attorneys, and they were both in the Union Army and moved down here, and the brother died. And he, I think, is the only one buried on this lot because J.M. went on to move to Saline County, where he became a representative, Arkansas State representative.
100 years can do some damage. Often, the grave markers must be repaired.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Like that.
John fixes, cements, and cleans them in his shop. But repairs can be pricey. To offset the expense, Jan plans to sell the stories by giving tours of Oakland Cemetery and telling the tales of what they've uncovered. Because what good's a ghost story if it isn't told? And it's clear these two are digging up more than stones. They're uncovering Little Rock history.
It's a mystery, it's an adventure, but most of all, it's given these people back their identity.
And so far, they're only a tenth of the way through the ground, so there's many more mysteries to uncover. If you'd like to take one of those tours that Jan was talking about, the very first one is going to be this Saturday, November 2nd at 5 o'clock right here at Oakland Cemetery.